What's up everybody, Josh here with JM Junk Movers, and I am heading to a job today with Roger and Jared to do an above ground pool removal. It's Roger's first one, so I'm going to show him how to do it. We're going to be removing 10 fence posts, so I'm going to show him how to do that part. That's the part that could be really difficult and time consuming if you don't like have a method. So I'm going to show him how I do it. I'll show you guys how I do it. And my method is so nice. So nice. But first we're going to try to just push it out. Hopefully they're not in there real good. But if they are, then we have a lift jack. And that's how we do fence posts with concrete on them. We do lift jacks. I think I did a pool removal video before, and the lady was like, "Oh, you're going to charge for that?" I was like, "Yeah, it's kind of a pain in the butt." I was like, "If you don't want us to charge for it, we can just take a Sawzall and cut right above the concrete, and just bury that concrete." She's like, "That sounds like a great plan." This guy wants it fully removed, so we're going to fully remove it. But I wanted to ask you guys, do you guys have morning routines? Like, what are your morning routines? What time do you wake up? What do you do? I feel that having a morning routine is valuable. And I know some people are, you know, they like sleeping in. It's to each their own. My wife hates morning routines. She likes sleep, and she likes sleep in the morning. For me, I don't feel productive if I sleep in till like 7:30. It fogs my mind for some reason. I don't really understand it. But I've always kind of been that way. Whenever I sleep in, it's going to be a sluggish day. I'm not going to be hitting on all cylinders. Just curious how everybody else is. Like this morning, I woke up, I went to sleep at like 10 o'clock last night. I woke up at 4 in the morning, no alarm. I just woke up, and I was like, okay. I looked at the clock again, 4:15. I was like, all right, let's go. And I went and worked out. I listened to some books, and I read some books, ate some breakfast, hydrated, took a shower, got dressed for work, and headed out by 6 a.m. So I had like done a whole bunch, and usually it's like that, but it's not quite that early. Usually I started at like 5:30, and you know, I'm ready for the day by 7. So I don't know, I was just curious what people do for their morning routines and what they fill their mind with. Something I definitely try to do during that time is not look at my phone at all, not once. I wake up, phones are still on silent from when I went to sleep. No one's gonna be calling me at that time. So it's quiet time, it's contemplation, it's thinking, it's planning, it's all of those things with no distractions. I got 4 freaking kids, man. Distractions is my middle name. And running a business, you're trying to focus on something, and phone's ringing, phone's ringing, phone's ringing. So it's pretty nice to be able to have complete silence, and that's why I do it. I do it for the silence, because by the end of the day, after phone ringing, customers, employees, children, wife, the silence is golden, guys. So anyways, I'm curious about that. I'm about 15 minutes from this job, so I'm going to talk to the guy, get him a price. I kind of gave him a tentative price over the phone, so you know, he knows about what it's going to be at. I'm just going to confirm it and go from there. So once we get the customer satisfied and start actually doing work, I'll shoot another little video, show you guys what we're working on, kind of how we demo the pool and how we're going to remove the posts, and hopefully knock it out pretty quick. We do have a few other jobs on the schedule that the guys are going to do once we're done loading this up. So once we're completed, I'm heading back to our city, and they're gonna go to the landfill, drop off these items, and then go knock out those other jobs. So gonna be a great day. I got to get some paint to the Isuzu body shop, and get ready for that sucker to be painted and delivered. Anyways, I'll get back with you guys in a bit. Thanks. All right, guys, we're on site. Look at that sky. So pretty. So pretty. Early morning. There's the Raj.
Good morning, guys.
Working. He's unscrewing all these pieces right here, popping that off. And then there's 4 up here and 2 down there. He's knocking all those down. We pulled out 10 posts. Fortunately, we were able to just wiggle them. So we pulled all those out. We were pretty lucky. We didn't have to use the lift jack on them. We just wiggled them and a little bit of elbow grease of popping it out. So it's nice when that happens. But if you look at this soil, that's not Texas soil. So this was placed here, and it made it super easy for the posts. It's not the clay that East Texas usually has, so it's actually really good soil. But we're demoing this bad boy, and this is what Roger's doing, just unscrewing everything, taking all the metals, breaking it down, and yeah, pretty straightforward, guys. This whole piece will be taken apart, unbolting, filter, the electric that comes all the way over here. Boing! There it is. So we're going to be pulling this out as well. But we're going to do that last so we're not tripping over dirt and everything. It should take us about 3 hours, but you know, it's fun going out to jobs every once in a while, because then you meet awesome customers. Bruce here, super swell guy, fun to talk to. He called me, what was it, like 2 months ago? Yeah. About 2 months ago, like, hey, is this something you do? I was like, yep. And then finally got on the schedule right when it's nice and freezing outside, so enjoying it. But I'll show you guys an after, maybe an intermediate. Whenever we start taking down the rubber, we'll take that down, and then we'll start rolling the aluminum once we get all this siding off. So I'll show you guys that point once we get there. All right, guys, so we have the rim all taken off. It was the top piece, then there were clamps here, there was plastic clamps here underneath a metal rim, and I kept the plastic tarp in there. That's got water in it, so instead of making all this mud on ourselves, we just push it into the middle. Once we get this piece all taken out, then we'll work on that and leave a big mud pit behind us. So Roger's working on, there's clamps down here that prevent us from rolling it up fairly easy. So I'm having him bust all those clamps so we can get in there, take care of it, and roll this up in the little rolls like that. And we'll tie it up and haul them off individually. I don't know, it's been pretty easy. Jared just took care of all of this. This is the pump and the filter. And now he's working on a drill. So, should be done in about 45 minutes to another hour. All right, guys, we're done. Look at that bad boy. Empty. We're doing a final sweep right now. Make sure we're not leaving any plastics or metals or screws behind. So, I can't remember if I took a picture of it or not. There were 3 center pieces right here that had sheets of metal on both sides, and they went underneath this wall and about 2 feet that way, and then a rod down, and they were hard to get out. So we pulled up the truck, customer gave us the green light, we just pulled those suckers out, got a few videos of it, and we're like, well, we got the truck over here. You said go ahead and pull out the conduit for it, tie it up to your truck, and yank the cord out. That way I don't have a hidden wire underneath my property. So that was fun. First time for everything, right? Customer suggested. I did not suggest it. They opened it up. They said, you can do this if you want. No problem. Our soil's good. You're not going to get stuck. All that fun stuff. So I said, go ahead. We did. And that's the wood from the deck. We did not do that part. That's the post. We cut off the concrete, hauling off the concrete. But finishing up with this job, it took us 3 hours. And the last hour and a half were the 6 posts that were in the center. Those took a while. So we're like, all right, we're gonna pull out the truck because this is gonna take forever. But that's about how much it took up. A little less than half the load, maybe a third. Lots of aluminum. So we're gonna recycle this and then head back to the shop. Have a good day. So I gotta help finish wrapping up here, and then we're heading out. So I'm heading back to the shop. We gotta replace the port into the truck from the trailer because somehow one of the cords got pulled out and I have no idea what it goes to. It's gray. What's gray? What's a trailer wire gray? Everything's working on it, so it's probably like the recharging of the dump portion of it, which would suck. So gotta go record it. Gonna have the guys clean up the shop, clean up all of the tools we just got filthy, nasty, dirty, and then they got 2 jobs, one more job at 1 to 3, and then another one from 2:30 to 4:30, and then they'll be done for the day. But I'm gonna go give the guys